Hey everybody, hope you're staying well and healthy in the midst of the pandemic and isolation and COVID stuff that we have going on around us. Looking forward to being able to see people again at like a coffee shop and stuff like that. But hope you're doing as well as you can be. I'm sitting outside of my front stoop right now because it's early in the morning, it's quiet, and it's raining. And I love to sit out here and listen to the rain kind of bounce off the rooftops of the homes around me and drip through the gutters. There's something, for me at least, that's really calming and kind of centering in a way that helps me to focus, bring a warm cup of coffee, and just try to listen to God and reflect and hear what I need to be doing. And recently I was actually reflecting on Matthew chapter 10, verses 1 to 4. And right there in those 4 verses, the Bible tells us that Jesus gives his disciples authority, the authority to cast out demons, the authority and the power to heal the sick, to heal every affliction in those who are around them. And I thought, wow, I've read that before. That's cool. Like, how neat is that? And then I read down through the list of names, and something about reading that list of names this time hit me, because in verse 4, that ends with the name Judas Iscariot, the one who betrayed him. And I don't know if I've never thought this before, or if I have thought it before and I just forgot. Jesus gave Judas power and authority. Judas would have cast out demons with the others. Judas may have healed the sick, cleansed lepers, healed diseases, and infections and pains. Judas had power and authority given to him by Jesus, and then he walked with him for years and had this kind of authority and power. And I think, how does a guy like that end the way he did? Betraying Jesus for a little bit of money and commits suicide in a field by himself. And the first thing I thought of was, wow, I don't know if I've ever thought of it that way before. And then the second thought that came to me when I was kind of reflecting on that was, what is it about Judas where he just didn't finish well? And my prayer became, Father, may I never become so prideful that I think that I'm above Judas, that I'm above not finishing well, that somehow I am so good and have this so down, this ministry thing, that I am so professional at it, that I can never possibly not finish well. May I never become that prideful. My prayer through that was simply, Father, help me finish well, that I'm no better than Judas. I have every capacity, in the same vein that Judas did, to fall short, to come up short at the very end, to not be there when I need to be. I'm human just like he is. May I not be so prideful to assume that I've got this made, and that I would never be like a Judas and finish poorly. Maybe not the same way he finished, obviously, but to not end well in ministry, in my marriage, in my finances, with my kids. Maybe that's where you're at. You're trying to figure out how to finish strong in a marriage that's been rocky for a long time, and you're trying to find your way through it. And maybe for you it's something like the humility to say, we need a counselor. We need professional help to be strong enough to make it through this. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to finish well with your kids. Maybe your kids are young and you're not even hardly thinking about that yet. But maybe you're one of the parents out there watching this that has kids who are in high school. Maybe your kid this year is a senior, and you don't get to finish well with them in the way that you thought you would with graduation parties and prom and all that stuff. And all that just looks different. And you're trying to think to yourself, how do I finish well as a mom, as a dad, with only a couple of months to go before my kid is gone, is out of the house? How do I finish well in that season? If there's one character above all that I would say that we need in order to finish well, it's humility. It's the humility to say, I don't have all the answers. I am no better than Judas. I'm no better than Peter sticking his foot in his mouth. I'm no better than doubting Thomas. I'm no better than I'm just no better than these guys. I'm not above them. I'm human just like they were, and have the propensity and the capacity to make the same mistakes. Father, give me humility. Give me humility to know when I need help to finish well, when I need a counselor, when I need accountability, when I need Christian friends to just support me. Father, may I finish well. May we walk with Jesus in a way that we experience his power, like Judas got to, and like the other disciples got to do that. How awesome is that? May we be like that. May we walk closely with Jesus and experience that firsthand in our lives. But may we never be so proud. May we never be so proud that we think we're above not finishing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Finish well. Hopefully this will all be over soon, and we'll be able to link up and see each other face to face again soon. Take care.